It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, listen, man, I did a whole live on this yesterday, on this subject, but I wanted to do the short version of this video. Now, look, I told myself a long time ago I would not allow myself to get sucked into the Dave Benavidez versus Caleb Plant trash talk. You know, I'm not with all that. We need to make these fights happen. If you're not gonna fight, don't talk on social media. You know, I was on that kind of like vibe when it came to this fight happening and the potential of this fight happening. But I gotta be honest, man, they've done it. Caleb Plant, Dave Benavidez, you guys have done it. You got me hook, line, and sinker. You got me excited for this fight. I want to see this fight because, first and foremost, I respect both fighters. You know, Caleb Plant is an awesome fighter, a slick fighter, a boxer, puncher who leans more on the side of a boxer than he does puncher, but very slick, has a lot of skills in his skill set, in his toolbox that he can go to. You know, Benavidez, you know, got the great blend of being not just an accumulation puncher, but a heavy-handed accumulation puncher with hand speed to boot. So he brings a lot of things to the table that I think could give Caleb Plant problems. You know, there really aren't too many fights in the sport of boxing that I think are better than this fight. And I gotta say, both fighters have, particularly Caleb Plant, I gotta be honest, Caleb Plant really is the guy that got me in this one because, you know, Caleb Plant has been on social media talking about, you know, fat boy can't fuck with me and all these things like that. Benavidez has been saying that, you know, Caleb Plant's a fake tough guy. He's, you know, he's a fucking pussy. I'm gonna put him in the hospital. You know, Caleb Plant, these guys, they don't want to fight me. You know, he's been very vocal about what he'll do to Caleb Plant if they should ever get in the ring, or what he thinks he'll do to Caleb Plant if they ever get in the ring, right? So, you know, where they got me hook, line, and sinker for this fight was when Caleb Plant took a picture of Dave Benavidez. There was this picture of Benavidez that was put out a while ago. It's like Benavidez sitting on the throne as the king, and all the super middleweights are bowing down to him. Like Canelo's in the picture, Caleb Plant's in the picture, Cameron's in the picture. So he took that part and he kind of cropped it out, and he put like Dave Benavidez sitting on the throne with Burger King and McDonald's and KFC and Coke and all this stuff. And he had a lot to say about Caleb, about Benavidez, talking about, you know, it's one thing to lose to one of the best fighters in the world, but to lose to yourself, nothing's worse than that, especially if you're losing to, what did he say? He said, chicken tenders that are extra crispy. So, look, man, I've been thoroughly entertained by the trash talk back and forth. I think both these guys have a great mouthpiece. This fight sells itself. It's two of the best fighters at 168. It's two of the top young American fighters in the sport of boxing, point blank, period. There's just no reason why this fight should happen in 2022. Now, all this talk about like ducking, like people say Plant's ducking Benavidez, which isn't true because Plant is in talks to fight Anthony Durrell next, and they're not going to throw Caleb Plant in there Benavidez after he just lost to Canelo. They're going to try to get him a win, get people excited about him again. Benavidez can't fight anybody because he's fighting David Lemieux on May 21st for the WBC interim title. So these guys have their paths already set for what they're doing right now, next in their immediate future. They have to win the next fight. If they both win the next fight, because we already know with Samson Lukowicz, they don't want to make the Demetrius Andrade fight, okay? So if you're not going to make this fight with Andrade and Benavidez, fine. But this is what I want to see. And I think this is a fight that many boxing fans want to see. This is a great alternative because this is a fight that truthfully should have happened in early 2020. But it didn't happen in early 2020 because Samson Lukowicz was saying that we need more time. Well, Samson, you've had your time. David's grown. He's matured. He's 25 years old. You know, he's at a good age, yes, but he's been a pro for a long time now, and his career is passing him by, and there's still no signature fights to boot. So if this is a signature fight, this is a big name fight, this is something that he needs to be doing, because fighting the Kyron Davises and the Romero Angulos and the Caleb Plant's leftovers and Jose Uzcategui, because that's what they're trying to do before Uzcategui tested positive. You know, that's not going to cut it anymore. We want to see if Benavidez is the goods. A lot of people think he's the goods, but you don't really know what you have until you put a big fighter in another fight with another top fighter, and Caleb Plant qualifies as such. So, You know, let there be no excuses. As I said many times, in 2022, we got to set a new standard. Let there be no dishonor. Caleb Plant, Dave Benavidez, if we're not going to get Andre'd against any of these guys, you know, especially Benavidez, then this has to be what we get later on in the year, just so long as both guys are victorious in the next fight. So, yeah, I said I wouldn't get excited about it. I want to see this, all right? And may the best man win if it does happen. But, yeah, make it happen, man, because we can't afford another year of marination. This fight's been marinated, slow cooked, pressure cooked, barbecued, sauteed, grilled long enough. We need Plant versus Benavidez in 2022. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys can give me your thoughts on this fight. Who do you think wins? I think it's a great style matchup. Plant will test the pressure fighting of Benavidez. Benavidez will test the conditioning of Plant. There's a lot of strengths and weaknesses that both fighters have. The personality-wise and build-up-wise, I really don't think there'll be any fight in boxing where the build-up will be better than this one, just being honest with you. So leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God bless.